Everybody, welcome to the show. I'm Elwirfy, and today I wanted to talk about something really important. It's this concept of being the guy in the chair, or essentially being a guy in the chair who sits in the background. You know, that person who doesn't necessarily come into the sphere of public influence, but is ultimately able to just kind of hang out, support the main person in the background and show themselves off through their work, via their talents and getting credits at the end of a video, or the beginning sometimes, depending on how you want to structure your video. But unfortunately, I don't have a guy in the chair, right? I don't have anyone working for me behind the scenes. I wish I did. I wish I was able to, pay someone to work for me, but I don't have that kind of money. Obviously, if someone wanted to edit videos for free, I'd be happy to try that out. And then obviously they would get paid, for once we would make money if editing helps the channel grow to a point where that's something that's possible. But realistically, I don't expect that to happen. I expect to be doing this by myself for a long time. I don't expect to have the access to be able to get an editor. And most people don't have an editor. And it's really a shame because I feel like a lot of great talent is lost because people just don't have the technical skill to be able to edit videos or to be able to make changes to videos that would ultimately improve them in a positive way, which really sucks because, I'm trying to make videos, talking all about, how do we help each other? How do we be growing the community? How do we make everything much easier for everyone to all see success and work together as a team? But unfortunately, that's not always possible. Right? Especially if you're someone who maybe is an editor and you're watching this and you're thinking, well, I could do this, I could help out. I mean, realistically, there's not much incentive to, even though I wish there was, because unfortunately, for us small YouTubers, if you're not getting, we can't afford to pay you, you're essentially just working for free, and we all know internships are kind of scammy, and it can feel very unreliable. YouTube's especially unreliable because even let's be honest, guys, even if we do hit 1,000 subscribers and we hit 4,000 watch hours in a year, we still won't, we're making pennies, right? It's not like I'm gonna suddenly make a ton of money. All right, the only reason, like I've always said, the reason why I want to make money on YouTube is just to have enough. I just want to make enough so I can pay off my mortgage every month, right? That's about how much money I want to make roughly. And beyond that, I'd be satisfied, right? I'd feel like, wow, life goals achieved. We did it. Awesome sauce. So I don't know when I look at videos and I think, wow, that's really neat. That's really well polished. I wish I could do that. I've tried, in the background to try and edit videos, to try and cut things out, my pauses, my breaths, because I have one lung. It can be hard to talk to you guys sometimes, but I don't think that my pausing or breaths or stuff really takes away from the video too much. Hopefully not. Hopefully you're not someone who's just sitting there thinking, oh my goodness, you had to take a breath. Oh my God. Or you had to pause to make sure you said the right thing. Unsubscribe. You know what I mean? It's stupid, right? Who does that? Or at least I would hope you guys aren't those kind of people who do that. Because when you want to go make a YouTube video and you want to plan something out, you can write a script. And I've talked about script writing and about how, to me, I don't talk naturally when I read off of a script. So that's why we kind of do this freelance, freestyle kind of stuff. But if I did have an editor and someone was cutting out my ums, buts, oogs, pauses, whatever, I feel like it would possibly not feel as natural anymore, or the cuts between them might not meld together, and I might have to refilm multiple times to try and make it all smooth. I almost feel like it'd be easier for me to just film each sentence and then stitch it all together, so that way it sounds cohesive. I mean, maybe that would be better than me, having an editor. Maybe I just record each and every single sentence, and then I just need to trim off the bits of transition in between. I don't know. That just seems really weird. I mean, if that's what editors do, good for them. If they can make it natural, great. I would love to have access to that kind of talent, but I don't. And I don't want you guys to be sitting here expecting the videos to change or improve over time, because even though I'm trying really hard to try and improve my work through many other avenues, editing just isn't one of them. And I don't know. It'd be nice to edit. And I have access to, Windows Movie Maker, right? That's what I use to edit my videos, to make them HD, to process them. And I've cut things together before, But like if I'm playing Total War and I want to cut out all of the loading screens, right? I might do that. I haven't done it for the live streams for YouTube because it just uploads directly onto YouTube, so I don't really have time to cut out those things. If I do it on Twitch, then I am able to cut out the loading screens for the Warhammer games, and then just only keep together the interesting parts, which I feel like there's not very many like the loading screen wait time does suck in that game, but it's not anything someone who's truly enjoying a video I would hope would be dissuaded from waiting through. Especially because, I try to make it entertaining during the loading screens as well. But that's just one example of how, like, it would be nice to be able to edit and be able to edit well, but sometimes I just either don't have the capability of doing it, or I don't have the opportunity because, again, YouTube automatically puts YouTube live streams onto YouTube, which is fine. That's how it goes. You can't really record it in batches, but, you do what you gotta do. I mean, shoot, if I wanted to, I could do all my live streaming on Twitch, which is ironically where I make the YouTube videos, but I don't want live streams to be on Twitch anymore, like the ones that are actually a live stream. I'd rather keep all of that on YouTube because YouTube's my home. YouTube's where all the content ought to be. You guys have decided to subscribe and decided to support the channel, which is super wonderful, and I cannot thank you enough how much it means to me. Every time I see someone has subscribed, every time I see a new person has joined the community, that really does warm my heart, and I don't want you guys to feel like you're second class to Twitch, because while I do have followers on Twitch and I love you guys and I respect you guys, I appreciate all the donations that come in. Realistically, there's more people watching on YouTube. More people have an interest in me on YouTube. If I load up Twitch and I just stream for hours and hours or whatever, it's pretty often I'm streaming to nobody, and it's really disappointing. It's really disheartening. Even if I stream to nobody on YouTube as well, at the very least, I know that on YouTube, that video will immediately become available to everybody, and then all my viewers would be like, well, hey, we missed the live stream, but shoot, we can still watch this video. And I try and keep the live streams an hour or less. I try. I know it's not always possible based on games and how things go. So I hope that you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from with this. I'm trying really hard to make sure that every single time that I make a video, it's going to include as much relevant information as possible. We just did a cut. Isn't that great? Don't you love cuts? Don't you love how like something happens? And I do know how to cut things out, right? And take a pause and a break from whatever I'm doing in order to make sure that we have a good transition. And I don't know. I hope that in watching me make these videos, going through this journey of making videos, making content for you guys, that even though I don't have a guy in the chair, even though I don't have someone editing for me in the background, that the videos are still entertaining, they're watchable, you can get through it pretty well, and that ultimately we're having a great time, right? I try and stay away from the big issues. I try and stay away from the outside world in this channel. For the most part, every once in a while something comes up that I just have to talk about, so sorry about that. But for the most part, it's all about building a community, right? These style of videos, these podcast style of videos, it's about building a community and having you guys have a good time while getting some good information, getting some good value, and learning. And I'm super happy to keep making these videos. I have more things to talk about, of course. There's always something more to talk about. And I can't wait to see what kind of stuff is going to happen. I'm honestly excited for everything. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I had a super ton of fun making this video. Feel free to leave comments down below if you have your own opinions about editing, and if you want to be an editor for me for free and know that you probably won't get paid for a long time, that's totally fine with me. If you want to leave a comment about that down below as well. Otherwise, make sure to subscribe if you have been enjoying the videos. And as always, guys, I'm Elwirfy, and I will definitely be seeing you guys next time. Take care, everyone.